Hoover's with us from the Harbor Club today, and good to see you, sir.
How are you?
I understand we're going to cook shrimp and stuff. What's the name of this dish?
That's right. The name of this dish is shrimp risotto with caramelized pearl onions and fennel.
Now, is that a specific ingredient, pearl onions? Is that?
Yes, it is.
That's something that's a little unusual, huh?
Yeah. It's something that you can pick up in most markets across the state.
What's the advantage of that?
It's really easy to use. They're extremely easy to use. They're small. I have some right here.
Right here? Yeah. Keeps you from chopping them.
Yeah, you don't have to chop them. You don't have to mess
Save
with them.
time.
Just peel them.
All right. I
put them in a pan with a little clarified butter and just start them cooking, low heat, and just let them go. They've been going the whole time you've been talking over there.
And they're pretty close to being done. They look like they're getting tan around the edges?
Yep. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic to it.
Okay.
I wouldn't add the garlic first or with the onions because they're going to burn. And there's nothing in the world worse than
everything you can buy this all at the market, right? Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic, and everybody out there will be able to smell it pretty soon.
Smell-o-vision, that's what we have.
Then I'm going to get my risotto going. Important thing with risotto that's different from rice. Risotto is a arborio rice. It's a short-grain Italian rice.
Okay.
That's gaining popularity now.
Does it taste like rice, or does it taste like something else?
It tastes like rice. It's creamy.
Okay.
But it should still still taste al dente to it. It should have a bite to it.
All right.
First thing I'm going to do is I got a pan hot. Just going to add a little clarified butter.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some of the rice, just like if you were making rice pilaf at home.
Oh, all right.
So I'm going to add some of the rice to the pan.
All right.
And get that cooking. What it does is it releases starch in the rice and keeps each grain individual.
Okay.
If you took rice and tried to do this with regular rice, what would happen is you'd have mush.
Mush.
And the reason you can do this with arborio rice is because it's a neat thing. And, and you can cook it with butter like this.
I see.
And it'll keep it individual.
All right.
So
lesson right there.
You want to saute your grains first.
Okay.
Right here I have a shrimp stock.
Okay.
That's something I kind of wanted to talk to you about too.
Go ahead.
It's incredibly easy to make shrimp stock, and I think not a lot of people do it because they don't know how to do it.
Tell us how.
When you go here in Charleston, we can get shrimp all over the place. Absolutely. I see stands all over, $4 a pound, $6 a pound. You can pick them up. Take the shrimp. Most of the time they're clean. They have the heads off. Take the shells off. Save the shells.
Save the shells.
Save the shells. Okay. Put the shells over here. Get some carrots, some celery, and some onion. Your mirepoix, your aromatic vegetables. You get those 3 parts, okay? Just like if you were making chicken soup.
You boil it up.
You take your pot, get it nice and hot, throw in your shells with a little bit of butter, and they're going to sizzle and crackle and pop. You throw those in there, and they're going to turn bright red. And then you put in your vegetables, and you just add cold water. And I added a bay leaf, some peppercorns, and you've got a beautiful shrimp stock that you can use to flavor your risotto with.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So now that
that's very important.
This is ready to go, we'll go ahead and add some of this shrimp stock, which I have hot over here.
All right.
And the important thing is you want to add your liquid in thirds.
Okay.
So if you had rice and you were going to cook it, and you were going to cook it 3 parts water to 1 part rice, you'd add 1 part water first, let it absorb and let it stir in.
Okay.
A lot of people say you want to stir the risotto constantly.
Not true.
You want to stand right by the stove and cook it for 20 minutes, but I don't think you need to do that.
No way, huh? Okay.
And I have some here that is about done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic and my pearl onions.
All right. Well, this is smelling great. I do wish you could smell this at home. This is wonderful.
I'm going to crank up my burner over here.
All right.
Get ready to start doing my shrimp.
All right.
I'm going to do those last.
Now, clarified butter, what is the advantage to using that over, say, olive oil?
Clarified butter has a different flavor, first of all.
Flavor, number one.
Flavor. Olive oil would be a very good choice in this dish as well. I just chose butter because I had it at home.
Do you have to make that?
Yeah, you have to make it.
In 5 seconds, can you tell us how to do it?
Absolutely. Put your butter on the stove. Bring it to a boil. Do not burn it.
All right.
Okay. Let it simmer for about maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
Skim off all the junk that's on top.
Throw it away.
Pour it out until you get to the white stuff that's in the bottom. And what you have in the middle is this.
Is that?
Right.
And that's the good stuff.
Butter.
That's the good stuff.
Has a high smoke point.
Right.
And it tastes good too.
Good. All right.
So I'm going to get this going. These are just good local shrimp.
All right.
I'm going to add those in and get those cooking.
Oh boy. Already beginning to pink up a little.
Yep. Turn this one up a little bit.
Okay.
Now, when I originally decided to do this dish, I wasn't thinking that it would be in the middle of June, beginning of June when it's 93 degrees outside. But this is a great dish to do when it's a little bit cooler outside.
Okay. It sure does smell good, I'll tell you that. Oh, boy.
Hopefully I brought enough for everybody.
All right. So you just kind of wait for this. Now we've got 2 minutes left. Are we going to be able to make this
oh, yeah.
on live TV?
Hey, I can cook for 100 people in 2 minutes.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
At the restaurant, we can. 2 minutes is a long time.
2 minutes is a long time. Right? Okay. So that's simmering. This is finishing up.
That's right.
Shrimp are getting ready.
Sort of a waiting game now.
All comes together at the same time.
The rice takes about 20 minutes to cook from start to finish. You want to take it until all your liquid has evaporated,
right.
And then you want to add a little bit more liquid.
Sure.
Stir it up.
So that's the only thing that's a long process is cooking it right.
This stuff here, the shrimp are almost done.
Yeah.
You never want to cook shrimp until they're rubber. They don't take long to cook at all. As soon as they turn opaque and you can't see them and they start to turn pink like that, they're about done.
Yeah.
And then the third part of this dish comes in, the fennel.
The fennel.
The fennel. Fennel is
Fennel
a
weed.
vegetable that not a lot of people use because I think they're afraid of it and they don't know what it is.
Right.
A lot of people call it anise.
Okay.
Okay. It tastes like black licorice, and that's it right
you
there.
You can buy that at the market, and that's it right there.
I can.
Smells good.
I'm going to go ahead and finish this with a little bit of fennel. It's kind of strong. Give this a stir.
Give this a stir.
I'm going to finish it with a little Romano.
Okay. While you're doing that, let me remind the folks how you can get this recipe. Send us a self-addressed and stamped envelope to Midday. Put shrimp on there. Risotto, we'll know what you're talking about. 2126 Charlie Hall Boulevard in Charleston. Our zip is 29414. We'll pop one right back to you in 4 or 5 weeks or so. All right. There you go. Put it in the pot and stir it up and put it on the plate.
Stir it up.
Okay.
I'm going to serve it family style for
Serve it up because we're running out. There you go. On the plate, we'll take a look at that. That is really a scrumptious looking dish.
Just like that.
Chef Who, thank you for coming down today. That is really a scrumptious. I'm going to try some of that when I get home. Y'all try that too. Get your recipe. That looks good. That's enough for our producer right there. All right, we'll take a little break. And Joey is up next. Thank you.